Hello, 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 and happy 4th of July to everyone out there, all my Americans, all of America. It's America Day! And I am celebrating the lovely America Day by sitting on my ass doing nothing. That is my plans. Everyone else is out there, fireworks, barbecues, whatever else, but look, sometimes I be tired, and sometimes I don't do that, okay? Okay? Sounds good. And so, but that's not gonna be the only thing I do for 4th of July, okay? I'm not just sitting on my ass like the whole month of July, okay? There is one other tradition, or not tradition, but just general thing people like doing, and that's camping! I'm going over the regular camping experience. Because who doesn't want to go over the regular camping experience? I mean, I assume if anyone has found this video, you've never even heard of grass or seen a blade of grass for like a couple months at least. So like, as your local occasionally goes outside due to having a friend who basically lives outside there, I will take you all through the camping experience and what you should expect. The first time I went camping was probably sometime when I was in middle school, I want to say. I have no idea when, maybe 6th, 7th, could have even been, probably not 8th grade. But it was one of those grades. I don't know which one exactly, but it was around that age. And I went with my best friend and her family. And that's the only people I have ever gone camping with. And so I went camping with her family, and I very quickly discovered a few things. And now I have done both tent camping and cabin camping. And my first experience was with a tent, and I learned with that one, you don't put your tent on sloped ground. Even if like when you stand on it, it feels kind of, it's not, you want flat ground. You want to be able to look at that ground and like, it's flat. You want to be able to look at it and be like, oh yeah, it's like that one fucking leveled thing from Rick and Morty. I'm so sorry for referencing that, but it's the first thing that comes to mind. Just, you stand on it and it's just, oh, perfectly level. You want that, or else you're going to have a very bad time. Air mattresses deflate. They deflate very quickly depending on the quality of air mattress and how many cats have stabbed holes in it. So that's another thing to be aware of, apparently. But also, this is the beginning of my camping curse. Every time I have ever gone camping, it rains. Every time. I'm not even joking. Like, I could go for like 2 days, a singular day. It rains every single time, and I don't know why. It's so annoying. Like, why is it raining? Like, the forecast could say perfectly sunny for all days I'm going camping. The moment I step there, it's thundering, it's raining, it's a horrible, terrible time, and it's just, it should not be like that, but alas, here we are. So when it's raining, what do you do when it rains and you're camping? Everything is normal. Nothing changes. You want to go on a hike? Then by God, get your ass up and go on that hike. I hope you brought good fucking shoes. Never bring shoes you care about to camping. Even if it is dry or whatnot, you better bring some comfortable ass shoes. Because you're gonna go, if you do any hikes, you're gonna go and you're gonna look at the hiking sign. It's gonna say like 1 mile, 2 miles. It's always going to feel longer. I'm out of shape. This does not apply to people who are not out of shape. For people who are out of shape, my fellow people, I relate to you. I understand. Walking up a flight of stairs will kill me, and I live in the top floor of an apartment. So, I feel ya. But the hikes are fun. In order to enjoy a hike, you don't speed run it. You take your time with that shit, okay? You look under every fucking rock, every corner. You look around at all of nature, all of God's green earth. You look at all of it, okay? And that is how you will survive. That is how life goes. You find the biggest stick as well. For all of my people, whatever age you are, whether you are 13 years old, whether you are 30 years old, you find big stick, maybe a little taller than you, good girth, and that is your walking stick. Take a walking stick, find one. You will not regret it, I promise you. You will surely not regret finding stick to walk with. I promise. It is the best. It is amazing. And so, after all of that, you've gone hiking. What else is there to do? I'll tell you. Go fishing. If you live in a place where you can fish, go fishing. It's fun. It's awesome. Half the time, even if you ain't got a fishing license, let me tell you, the chances of you getting caught very slim. If you do, they're like literally like what? I'm pretty sure I actually got one this year for when I go camping, and because I've already gone fishing, that's right, your girl plays Minecraft and fishes. Literally the perfect woman right here, okay? And it only cost me like $25. That's nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's for like the whole year, okay? So go fishing like 3 times, boom, it paid for itself. Wonderful. Perfection. So now that you've done that, you've gone fishing, you gotta get bait. You need worms. So you get your worms, and then you cast your hook in the water. You're going to catch nothing. Okay? And in fact, if you're like me, you're actually going to break the fishing rod, because you're going to tangle the whole fucking line, because you're actually terrible at it. But you still catch more fish than everyone else in your group anyways, because I don't know. You just have magical fish abilities, I guess. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Not the point. Fishing, boring, but you can do it. Good thing to just hang out and just, if it's cool, if it's like too hot and you don't want to move, perfect. And now, one of the best parts of camping though, the campfire. Everybody sing the campfire song. CAMPFRESONG song. It's fucking SpongeBob out here. We need the campfire. And so, for a campfire, obviously you need the wood. Have that beforehand. You need the kindling to start the wood on fire, because you cannot just set a fucking log on fire. Sure, I'm sure you can. You don't want to. You need a little bit of kindling, dry leaves, newspaper, just tiny sticks, whatever you have on hand. You get that done. You get that all good and going. And then you need your marshmallow sticks. And now, obviously, you could be fancy and just buy the nice little marshmallow sticks and such. People do that. But the real fun, the real good stuff, is when you go out and you find your own fucking sticks. Straight from the ground. Get all of the germs on there. Get all that dirt in your first marshmallow. All of it. And now, for my guide to the perfect marshmallow. This is the most important part of the video. Pay attention to this. Because this is important, okay? The most important part of the marshmallow. Of how to cook a marshmallow. You want it a nice, kind of golden brown. Alright? You don't want it like... And in order to do that, you don't shove it in the fire. If I catch anyone shoving their marshmallow into the fire, it's on sight. On sight. I am not kidding. It's on sight. Never do that unless you like burnt, crispy, terrible marshmallows. Okay? So nice marshmallows, alright? You keep it over the top of the fire, the very top, and you have to make sure that your marshmallow isn't falling down off of the stick, alright? Because when the marshmallow is falling down off the stick, that means you're getting close. The insides are melting, and you want that. You want a nice, gooey, perfect marshmallow. And so you gotta flip, and you gotta turn it, and you gotta turn it. And you will never get every single side perfectly golden brown. And that is the hardest thing to accept about making marshmallows. So you're twirling it. You take it out. And taking it off is also equally important. If you're just, like, eating the marshmallow, no s'more, none at all, you gotta take it off. And you gotta make sure the middle part comes with it. Because I cannot tell you how many times I have taken off my marshmallow, and I just get a fucking marshmallow shell. And the center of the marshmallow is still on there, because it's technically not fully melted all the way. But the little inside is melted just enough, and the crust outside is crusty enough that I can just pull off a marshmallow crust, and I'm sad, and I start crying, and everything's terrible, and I've never actually cried over that, but I wouldn't be surprised if I ever did one day. S'mores, much easier. The marshmallow crust thing, much easier to avoid. You sandwich the marshmallow off your stick, squish it, pull it up. Pull it off. Easy peasy. And then you shove chocolate in there, whatever you want, I don't give a shit. Whipped cream, cherries, I don't care. Put whatever the hell you want in your marshmallows after that. I can't dictate your life, okay? Don't let people tell you how to live your life. Don't let people tell you that sweaty gamers cannot go out into the wilderness and sleep in tents and camp outside, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, okay? Camp your life away. And you know what? I haven't even told y'all about camping in the spring or camping in the winter, okay? I haven't even told any of y'all. And you know what? I'm about to spoil y'all. This is the rocket that won. The red rocket. I can't believe it. It's so bad. Anyways, not this red rocket. The one beforehand. I'm behind, okay? My recording's weird. And you know what? I'm trying something different for this video as well that y'all will see later. Because I'm becoming professional. No, I am not. But honestly, if this does well enough, aka, if this gets more than, 5 views, if it gets 5 views, I'll probably make a part 2 one day about camping, because camping in the spring, oh my god, I got such a fucking wild story for that. It involves ladybugs, there's betrayal, geometry dash, there's so much going on, and oh my god, it is the best camping story I have, and oh my goodness, you will not regret it if I tell that story, watching that one all the way through, but still, happy 4th of July, sincerely, have a nice 4th of July. I hope y'all are having a good 4th of July, even if you're staying home like me, don't be ashamed of that, you know, if you're afraid of fireworks or whatever. I'm not. I fucking love fireworks. I think they're awesome. I know they're terrible for the environment, people, animals. I know that. I love them still. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person. I admit it. I take fault for that. But wherever you are, have a good America Day. Even if you aren't American, have a good America Day. God damn it. Be happy. Be joyful for no fucking reason, okay? Be a nuisance to everyone around you. Embody the spirit of America. Okay? I want y'all to feel like that all the day, all the time. Have a good time. Have a good night. And have, especially, a good 4th of July. And happy camping.